Minnesota is one step closer toward tightening its laws involving sexual assault crimes. You might recall the court decision that created waves a few weeks ago. A woman was drinking, blacked out, and woke up to a man who was apparently raping her. And because of the way the law is written, the woman was deemed not mentally incapacitated because she drank by choice. Well, now there's a push to change that law. Our Barrett Leone is digging deeper with a local lawmaker as the Senate prepares to bring it to the floor next week. Barrett?
Well, Tom, this law is a long time coming. Senator Jerry Ralph, who passed away from COVID-19 before the legislative session began, was the lawmaker who initially attempted to reform the state's sexual assault law. Now it's in the hands of Senator Dave Senjum.
As that decision came down, the world lit up.
And light up it did. The State versus Khalil case caused outrage across the country.
If a woman voluntarily intoxicates herself and gets raped, there is no justice.
Prompting a call to action louder than ever before. But change was already happening before the latest opinion.
Affirming the need for this legislation to pass.
Starting in 2019 with the task force.
Identified the gaps, identified the issues, and this was certainly one of them.
This work included survivors, prosecutors, advocates, public defenders, law enforcement, and other experts across the state.
But the battle for justice goes far beyond the last 2 years.
They would be unable to criminally prosecute because I did not qualify as physically helpless.
But the man that raped me was not charged.
That night, while I was very intoxicated, I was raped. I screened myself out as an attorney of bringing my case forward because I looked at the law as it currently stands.
Cases dismissed because victims were not mentally incapacitated after voluntarily drinking alcohol.
Survivors who choose to engage with the criminal justice system deserve a system that does not perpetuate additional harm.
The bipartisan bill proposal introduced this January aims to change that. House File 707 and Senate File 1683, one that was authored by Rochester Senator Dave Senjum.
Rather think it was a language oversight that lingered and lingered and lingered for way too long.
In addition to redefining what it means to be mentally incapacitated, the bill corrects and adds language to the law so it better protects victims, including changes for crimes against children, vulnerable adults, and prohibiting sexual extortion.
Very, very important to women across Minnesota. In fact, men also. I mean, none of this is acceptable to any of us.
Senator Senjum believes the bill will become law within the next month. It goes to the Senate floor next week. We'll have the bill in its entirety at KTTC.com.